Hey Salam, I hope you guys doing well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making sweet and sour chicken, one of the best sweet and sour chicken that you're going to try. We're going to start with preparing our ingredients, the sauce, then coat and fry the chicken, mix up everything and serve with delicious rice. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. Alright, we're gonna start by preparing our vegetables. We're gonna cut the peppers and the onions into 2.5 centimeter or 1 inch pieces. Cut the pepper in the middle, slice in the middle again. Remove this white flesh and then just cut it into 2. Do the same with the red pepper. Now with the onions, super easy. Just cut the both ends and then just cut it in the middle. Remove this covering and then just cut the onion in the middle and separate these layers. We're also gonna use some pineapple for some sweetness and added flavor. So let's just open this, drain the juice and remove the pineapple. You can use fresh or canned one, it's up to you. I think this just makes your life easier. So just cut this into bite-sized pieces and just remove it on the plate for later use. Now cut the chicken into a similar size as your vegetables, almost like a nugget. Now transfer the chicken into this bowl and with a good touch of black pepper and salt. Give this a really good mix. After you're done mixing this, we're just gonna leave it in the fridge to marinate for at least 2 to 3 hours. Almost we are doing like a dry brining. Now for our sweet and sour sauce, grab another bowl with pineapple juice, vinegar, a good touch of soy sauce, some water.
A bottle of water?
We need some sugar to balance out the flavors. Finally, a good touch of ketchup for some good color. A light touch of MSG. Give this a really good mix and bring everything together. That looks fantastic. Leave it to our side. Grab another bowl and add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, aka corn flour. Mix in some water. We're gonna use this to thicken our sauce. Leave it to our side. Now for the batter, grab another bowl and with 1.5 cups of plain flour. In that we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, baking powder and baking soda. The chicken doesn't need to be bland, so throw in some garlic, salt and just a light touch of pepper. Now slowly add in the water and give that a mix. You want the mixture to be nice and thick. Now once nicely mixed, you want to throw in some oil, just around 2 tablespoons. Give that a mix. Now set that to a side. In another bowl, just add some of the flour which we're gonna use to coat our chicken. Alright, now comes the cooking. We're gonna start by cooking our chicken first. We're gonna deep fry it. So grab the flour and your batter mixture. Now before we start coating our chicken, add in the oil. Make sure the heat is on medium high and bring the temperature to around 165 Celsius. Alright, so you want to grab some of the chicken, add into your plain flour, give that a mix. Then you want to shake off the excess flour. And then into your batter. Give that a really good mix. Don't worry if it gets messy. And slowly start adding your chicken. Now make sure not to overcrowd. Give them a slight mix. You want to cook these until they are nice and brown. It's gonna take you around 4 to 5 minutes. Alright, so the chicken has a really beautiful color, look at that. Alright, I'm just gonna start removing it. Now if you guys notice, I'm mixing and turning to ensure it gets a nice color from all sides. If you want, you can serve the chicken just like this. Alright, so once the chicken is done, let's start with our sauce. Grab your peppers, onions, pineapple and your sauce. We're gonna start by finely chopping some of the garlic. I'm adding garlic just to lift up our sauce. It's really gonna add a lot of flavor. Alright, let's start cooking. Turn up the heat to around medium. Add a good touch of oil. And with the garlic, you want a nice color on the garlic And you want to kill the smell of that garlic. You know, that raw smell. Touch of water. And with your peppers and onions, just give it a toss and mix that. You want to soften up those onions and the peppers. Now I can see the onions and the peppers are slowly releasing their moisture. Alright, so once they are soft enough, just throw in the pineapple and give that a mix. Now slowly add in our sauce. Give that a mix and bring the sauce to simmer. You want those vegetables to absorb that sauce, you know. Just add in your corn flour mixture. You can add more or less corn flour depending on the consistency you want. And give that a really good mix. Now just turn off the heat. We're gonna throw in our chicken. Coat the chicken properly and give this a really good mix. Make sure the chicken is evenly coated. My delicious sweet and sour chicken. Done. Here I'm garnishing with some sesame seeds and spring onions. I'm serving the sweet and sour chicken with some rice. And here we go, our sweet and sour chicken. Alright guys, I'm gonna try this. If you want to keep the chicken nice and crispy, you can serve the sauce along with the chicken. Now, I'll got here some chicken. I just want to show you how crispy this is. Bismillah. Alright, now let's dig into this sweet and sour chicken. I'm just gonna try some of the sauce along with the rice first. Bismillah. Wow, a hit of that pineapple, the garlic, the sauce is perfectly balanced, has a ton of flavor. And then you get those chunks of pineapple bursting with flavor. Serve it with a bit of these spring onions. You get some more flavor, you know, when you bite in those spring onions. Alright, now let's try the rice with a bit of the chicken, a bit of the peppers as well. My nose is itching, sorry. Alright, so, Bismillah. So good. I'm lost for words. Chicken is perfectly cooked. The coating around the chicken is amazing. And you get a bit of crunch on these veggies. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like. Inshallah, I'll see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom. Make for your dad. Make for your family. Enjoy. Now listen, I really do appreciate you guys watching my videos. Leaving a comment below is much appreciated. Alright, salam.